Pilates teachers, how are we doing today? I'm Anita Horry from Anita Horry Academy and I am here to serve you. In this week's video, we are delving into the whole world of Pilates workshops. How can we make money from running Pilates workshops for our business? In this 3-part series, we are going to be delving into Pilates workshops, and we're going to be learning tips and tricks on how to plan and effectively coordinate Pilates workshops to have successful returns for your business. So in today's video is going to be the first steps. It's going to include the planning and the setting up of the Pilates workshop. Then next week, we're going to be talking about the promotion and the running of the event. And in the final video, which would be the 3rd week, we're going to be looking at what happened in the event and what we need to be doing post-event to effectively, successfully monetize from the workshop. So if you like the video already, hit the like and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video online. But let's go straight into today's topic, and that is how to plan and efficiently set up your Pilates workshops. So whichever workshop you're planning to run, you need to make sure that you are going to be adding a personal touch to it. Remember that people are coming to you, whether it is an online workshop or whether it is an in-house event, a live event workshop. People are going to be coming to you because they like you, they know you, and they already start trusting you. So you have to have some kind of authority within your area, within your industry, so that you will be able to sell your Pilates workshops more effectively. So let's look at some steps we need to be taking to plan and effectively hold a Pilates workshop. So step 1 is all about starting to plan the date and location for your Pilates workshop. So if it's going to be an online event, if it's going to be an in-house event, you need to choose the date that's going to be more suitable for you and for the people who you believe are going to be attending your workshop. So that's going to be your target audience. So one of my workshops was entitled Pilates for a Healthy Back. And I chose to run it over a weekend because, of course, I wanted to target those people who are able to come outside their working hours. And my target audience was going to be office workers, which I knew that they would work from the Monday to Friday and they'd have the weekends off. And I was going to run it on a Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. And I wanted to make sure that I schedule a 10-day tight deadline. So I know that I don't have to plan for it way in advance and make sure that I advertise way in advance because people will forget about it. So if it's going to be something that I'm holding locally and I want people to come locally too, I won't give them too much of notice that they'll completely forget about it and then they'll say, yeah, but now I've got another event on. So the deadline is important, that you know that you've got a schedule to work to, and of course you need to make sure that your own schedule is free for that time. Step 2 is all about creating the event in your own scheduling software. So I hope that you are running a decent scheduling software that is going to be enabling you to just create the event, create the product, create the service, and then you'll be able to create a payment link for your event on your software, on your booking software. In that way, you can directly send the booking links out when you are going to be promoting your event, and then people will be able to pay you directly online before the event even starts. Now, you can also create invoices and then get people to prepay you either by Venmo or by Stripe or whatever your payment method is. You can even have these online payment apps, and people at least will be able to either pay you a deposit for it or pay the full event price. Now, I choose to get people to pay at least a deposit so that they get committed to coming to the event. Step 3 is to provide a workshop title or workshop description that's going to hone in on the pain points of your target audience. So in my case, I was offering a Pilates for back pain workshop. In that case, I was offering it to office workers, and I wanted to make sure that the description highlights the pain points that I'm going to be addressing during the workshop and the results that these people are going to be gaining once they complete the workshop. And this is super important. It's not just about, okay, here's my workshop, come to it. No, what is it that I'm going to be addressing, and what results are you going to be getting from joining my workshop? And of course, that's going to give them a better reason for attending the workshop, for knowing in advance what it's going to be about, and hoping and actually working and focusing to get their pains resolved. You need to make sure that you make this relatable and valuable for your clients. So you have to really make sure you know who you're talking to and address the specific pain points so that you have a much better result when you come to doing your marketing. Step 4 is to design visually appealing graphics that's going to be promoting your event, promoting your workshop. And the graphics going to be including the posters, the videos, any kind of social media posts that you're going to be creating. So if you feel that you are not so great in front of a camera and you're maybe camera shy, you don't want to be going in front of the camera, there are always ways for you to do a little reel by posting a number of photos, a number of shots that are going to create to come into a video. Video promotion nowadays really surpasses photo promotion. So people want to see more visual, want to see more live stuff. And again, I totally understand it. If you don't want to be going down that route just yet, that's fine. Just make sure that you have some kind of reel or some kind of video that's put in together. You can do this on Canva, you can do this on even PowerPoint, and then you create a small video that will then you'll be able to then post on your social media or all your other platforms or your marketing platforms. What's really important is that your content is going to be eye-catching and very easy to read and comprehensive, and people can easily get directed to the booking system when they are following your videos or when they're following any kind of promotion that you're selling. Step 5 is going to be working on your email software. So I hope that you have got some kind of email software and you have an email list for your clients. And in your email software, you need to be tagging the people who are going to be coming to the workshop. So you don't want to be sending other promotional material to these people, as these people are super interested only in your workshop. Now, if you want them to be receiving any additional email, you need to make sure that when you're sending the email, you have to ask their permission to be able to receive further information from you, further promotions. But tag your clients specifically for that workshop, so then you know that these clients came from that specific workshop and they're added to the list because of your workshop. So important, make sure that you have an email system and you do tag these clients in your system. Step 6 is about announcing the workshop to your current email list. So obviously always send a very personalized email list. Make sure that you add that personal touch and ask them how they're doing, see how they're faring. And if these are people you don't know, they still need to put that personal touch into it. You know, people read emails that are relating to them. They relate to their pain. So talk about their pain. Maybe talk about a relative's pain story. So if I'm talking about a Pilates for back pain workshop, I could maybe title the email that's going to be relevant to maybe a story or a success story that I've had with a previous client. And I could say, see how I've worked with this client with lower back pain, and we've managed to work through the pain, and he's now living a pain-free life and he's very happy practicing his Pilates practice. Something of this sort. Of course, you know, I'm not going to be delving into the actual content of the email today, but in sending an email just to promote the workshop, and in the same time, you are showing your clients that you care about them and you really want to help them work through their pain points and give them the results that they want. And you know, in my case, when I sent the emails to promote my workshop, I sent it well in advance. So I would have sent it on the first or second day in the 10-day time frame to be able to give them enough time to think about it, and maybe if they have any questions about the workshop, they could call and discuss the content of the workshop and see whether it's suitable for them. So it's giving them that easy time frame to still remember it in their head without having to forget about it if it's too far away, but also have the opportunity to discuss it with you before the event even starts. And step 7, which is the final step for today's video, is sending an automatic email, sending them a thank you email to any client who has registered for the workshop. So once people register for the workshop, and this should be automated, they will receive a thank you email with more guidelines and more directions on how to get to your event, whether it's going to be online or whether it's going to be an in-person event, and give them a little bit more instructions and making sure that you are excited about seeing them and showing them your excitement and looking forward to spending some time with them, discussing how you can help them with their problems. So that's it. That's going to be the first 7 steps on how to create your workshop, and then it's going to get you ready. So hopefully you've got enough time to prepare those first 7 steps to get you ready to start thinking about how to promote your workshop and how to hold the workshop. And that's the biggest chunk of the content, right? Now, if you like the content that I'm posting online and you feel that I maybe be able to help you with your pain, your business pain points, I am very happy to hold a free discovery call, and I would invite you to check in the link below to see how you can get into a coaching call with me. I'll be very happy to discuss whatever it is that is currently maybe giving you a little bit of bumps in your business journey. And if you need any more information, I would be right on the email link below. Until my next video, guys, goodbye for now.